There is no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is a process of learning. Learning is a lifelong process. We now accept the fact that learning is a lifelong process of keeping abreast of change, and the most pressing task is to teach people how to learn. I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. One learns from books and example only that certain things can be done. Actual learning requires that you do those things. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. 1 hour per day of study in your chosen field is all it takes. 1 hour per day of study will put you at the top of your field within 3 years. Within 5 years, you'll be a national authority. In 7 years, you can be one of the best people in the world at what you do. You don't understand anything until you learn it more than one way. Research shows that you begin learning in the womb and go right on learning until the moment you pass on. Your brain has a capacity for learning that is virtually limitless, which makes every human a potential genius. Spoon feeding in the long run teaches us nothing but the shape of the spoon. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. In the end, we retain from our studies only that which we practically apply. Study hard, what interests you the most, in the most undisciplined, irreverent, and original manner possible. True teachers are those who use themselves as bridges over which they invite their students to cross. Then, having facilitated their crossing, joyfully collapse, encouraging them to create their own. That is what learning is. You suddenly understand something. You've understood all your life, but in a new way. Change is the end result of all true learning. The beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you. Being a student is easy. Learning requires actual work. If you think education is expensive, try estimating the cost of ignorance. The great aim of education is not knowledge, but action. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes.